Okay, in the previous video we created this little segment of code here to get our height. Now I didn't actually show you that it ran or that it worked. So what we're going to do here is start our video and we're going to enter in something that shouldn't convert to a height, and you can see it's prompting me once again for a height. We can enter in some symbols. That loop is continuing. We can enter in a couple of words, all sorts of different things, but hopefully as soon as we enter a numeric value, it's moving past that loop and going on to our weight. So you can see it's asked there 4 times for the height. Once the valid value was entered, it's moved on to the weight. Alright, I'm going to close my process there because I haven't actually recreated the code, and I'm going to simply copy all of that code there, and you'll see at the moment I've got my old code which is without any error checking. I'm going to delete that, paste in my new one, and so there's my do, and now down here I'm going to once again, instead of getting this top one, I'm getting the height. So this one I'm going to change to get the weight. I'm going to read the line. I've still got my string get input, so I'm going to reuse the same variable, and once I get a successful numeric value, I'm going to set up a new variable which is a weight numeric double, and convert that get input into there. And so now I've copied and pasted. Remember, copy and paste is your friend when you're coding. And so I've now got that process repeated for the weight. Now a little extension exercise for those who are already dealing with methods. Methods are object-oriented functions and procedures or sub-procedures. This would be beautifully implemented if you actually created this as a method and then called that method each time you wanted to get a numeric value. We're going to use this same segment of code 4 times throughout our one application. At the end of our application, we're going to have used that same style of code 4 times, and so if we implemented that as a method, it means we'd only have to write the code once and then we just call that 4 times. But that's the next step. Okay, so get yourself to that point where you can now have those 2 error checking processes for both the height and the weight. And then the final thing we need to do down here is, at the moment we're still just getting the BMI being calculated. We haven't actually told them which category of BMI they fit into. So we need to create some if statements down here to look at the BMI and output the category that BMI actually puts them into.